So recently, I was talking to someone and I asked them, why do you think salvation can be lost? And they'd be like, of course, if you're living in sin, if you're doing something wrong, you can't claim to be saved. I said, okay, what is the basis of salvation? And we started opening the scripture. So we saw Ephesians chapter 2 from verse 8 to 9. It says, it is by grace you are saved through faith. And this is not of yourselves, this is a gift from God. So we also looked at Romans, we saw that righteousness is a gift from God. And we started examining what is righteousness. And I let the person know that righteousness is not right doing. Righteousness is right standing. So right doing is based on what you do, your works. Today you're doing good, tomorrow you're doing bad, and then you're judging yourself based on your conscience. Okay, but righteousness is that you are standing in a position, okay, that gives you favor with God. So in that position, you don't use conscience, you use consciousness. So for instance, the Bible says, except your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the Pharisees, you have no chance. Okay, now who are the Pharisees? These guys were people who felt they were blameless, they kept the law. Apostle Paul was saying it about himself. He says, as per the righteousness that comes from the law, I was blameless. Talking about his resume when he was still persecuting the church. Okay, he was blameless. So God is saying you have to exceed that level of blamelessness for you to even impress me. So how do you exceed that? You have to have his own righteousness. So how can a mortal man have the righteousness of God, the perfect one? God says you don't have to do anything, just believe in me and I will give it to you as a gift. So Abraham believed God and it was accounted to him as righteousness. So just believe in me and I will give it to you as a gift. Henceforth, it's no longer by what you do or what you do not do. It is by me giving it to you. So righteousness becomes a gift. So when God gives it to you, you have right standing. You cannot stand and say, I am a son of God. That status is not revocable. So when you go to the gates of hell, they will be seeing son of God. When you stand in heaven, they will see son of God. Wherever you find yourself, that status is what you're carrying. It is not about what you're doing or what you're not doing. Because if God was going to consider what you're doing or what you're not doing, Jesus wouldn't even die at all. He wouldn't need Jesus to come.